Hey guys, what's going on? Forlorn here, playing some TDM on Hardhat, Modern Warfare 3. Been a while since I've plugged this game in, years and years in fact, but it's a decent game, it's not that bad. And at times it can be really fun, but at other times, not too much fun. It's just a kind of hit or miss game by game basis. Definitely not a bad game though, it's a fun game. It's just every now and then you die to some guy with Dead Man's Hand, or some guy you see at the end of the game who's gone super negative just pops a stealth bomber on you. Things like that. Stealth bomber and the support kill streak never made sense to me. But, oh well. Death streaks in general as well, speaking of Dead Man's Hand, never made sense to me. Don't think you should be rewarded for dying. I mean, Call of Duty is already a very forgiving game, and then they added that on top of it, so... oh well. The maps, though, in Modern Warfare 3, pretty decent. No maps I sit here and say I completely hate. At the same time, no maps I sit there and say, I love this map. Wish it was in every game, but... oh well. Maps, though, in general, in COD, I feel have been on the decline. Just over time. When you compare it back to... you look at COD 4 maps especially. Stuff like Crash, Ambush, even Overgrown. All these really good, solid maps. Oh, what was that one map? Ooh, there was one map I really didn't like in COD 4 though. Oh, Wet Work. Oh, well, I hated Wet Work. 3 times frag. You just spawned, just died with frag grenade because those things were OP in COD 4. It was like a mini nuke. Oh, Wet Work. High Rise in Modern Warfare 2 is basically what Wet Work should have been, with that underground area. Oh well. Good old Wet Work. Ugh. So many bad memories on that map, just getting 3 times frag from some guy. That is definitely something about Call of Duty that never gets old. There's something in every single COD game that will always get you frustrated. And that's just how it is. Every game, really. But in COD, I don't know. I feel it's more pronounced. Stuff like Dead Man's Hand. I really hate Dead Man's Hand. I only died with it maybe like 3 times every week, really, when I played this game. But whenever I did, for some reason, I just couldn't take it. Such a random thing to hate, more than anything either. I could hate tubes, I could hate the stealth bomber support, but nah, I hate Dead Man's Hand. I just hate death streaks, like I said. Oh well. Hopefully Black Ops 3 though will be good. Hopefully it comes out on Wii U. There was some hints, like that one tweet by Activision, that they said to stay tuned, I believe was the terms they used for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on Wii. Well, just a Call of Duty this year on Wii. We'll see what it is. Some people said maybe Modern Warfare 2 remake. I hope not. That'd be really disappointing, and I doubt it would be. It's way too late for that. Modern Warfare 2 remake. If they're gonna do it, they shouldn't have done it last year when we didn't get Advanced Warfare, so I highly doubt that'll happen. Hopefully Black Ops 3. But it sounds like when they say stay tuned for more Wii U info, there will definitely be something happening. I don't see why they would say that and not have any game coming out this year. This guy almost C4'd me. Oh, that was a close one. Barely killed him in time. But yeah, Black Ops 3. I don't know how to feel yet about Black Ops 3. I'm not going to go into it with many expectations. I don't go into COD with high expectations anymore. After, what was it? Especially Ghosts. Ooh, I did not like Ghosts. If you did, all power to you, but I don't like Ghosts. Specifically the battlefield-sized maps. Not my favorite thing. Maps in COD, they have to be, like, there's nothing wrong with large maps, but at the same time, you shouldn't have to be searching for someone for an insane amount of time, and I felt like that was Ghosts. Constantly running around trying to find people. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be in the fight off spawn, but you should be able to get to a fight within a reasonable amount of time. I mean, stuff with the spawn system and just how the players are currently positioned on the map. It happens on every map. There are times where you'll do laps and never find anyone, unless you're on like Shipment. Ooh, that was a very fun map to play. Good old PC COD 4 50-player maps on Shipment. You just stare at a spawn and hold the LMG until someone kills you, and then you're caught and the spawn kills. Look at my frame rate just died there though. But yeah, Shipment was a very funny map. What else was there for really small maps? Nuketown. I never liked Nuketown. I never understood the obsession with Nuketown. I guess it was just because there was always stuff happening. Just you could find people instantly, but at the same time, maps like Summit, Or Firing Range had that same thing too, and they were actually well done maps. I don't know how this guy behind me never killed me either, but yeah, my chopper literally saved my life too. But yeah, Nuketown. I was played Nuketown 2025 on Black Ops 2 actually, and it just reminded me how much I disliked Nuketown. It was a fun map one every 10 games, but it got old very quickly for me. The whole Nuketown novelty. I don't know. I just feel like Nuketown just too much was going on. You're just constantly spawning, running out, and getting shot by 3 people. Just pretty, or you were sitting in the building camping. So there wasn't really much going on with that map. It was either rush and hope you're way better than the other team that you can get a kill streak, or you will die very quickly. I mean, if you were good, yeah, you could make Nuketown really fun, because you would just get 40 kills really quickly, but oh well. Especially stuff like Domination on Nuketown was the worst. TDM, at least could bear it, but anything else, ugh, did not have fun. But yeah, Firing Range and Summit. 2 of my favorite COD maps ever. Crash, of course, is kind of... I think everyone loved Crash. At least the majority of people. Crash was a great map. I think that one of the biggest problems with a COD map, though, is when they make it too vertical. And by that, I just mean too many levels of height. You notice some of the more fun maps, at least in my opinion, the most fun maps are stuff like Summit, where very little elevation and height advantage, as opposed to maps like, oh, what's a really good map that's famous? Ooh, Array. Array was a terrible map. You just constantly got shot by some guy just with a height advantage, forehead clipping. There's nothing you can do. Because, like, when you die to someone in some random position forehead clipping, you just kind of sit there. What can I do? Not run out? And then you're just kind of encouraged to camp as well. Like, vertical maps in COD, they just seem to encourage both sides to just kind of play super defensive. And I don't know, that's not very fun. There's nothing wrong with playing defensive, it's just that when the maps are catered towards defensive play, where they just play better defensively, then the games get really boring. You get a full 10-minute 6v6, and the score is 50-30. Derail, another terrible too. But that map was more too big. There's 2 problems in COD maps I noticed. It's either elevation, or the map's just simply too big. Ooh, what a time to end that game. Did alright. Only 4 deaths after getting 2 really quick deaths, so oh well. Hopefully, though, the next COD has good maps. Thanks for watching, everyone.